Hi everyone, no stopping here, but my friends call me Keith. Today I wanted to give you a little bit of a review of 2024 and maybe even a bit of a precursor to 2025. Maybe, if you're nice. I know Christmas was just a few days ago, but you still got to be nice all year long. So, what do we have about 2024? Well, to start off, I originally had a plan to run a video a day. That's right, a video a day. Quite an ambitious plan on the YouTube channel. Now, I guess we can't really say anything about what I meant to do with that unless we look at what I've done already with it. Now, my channel, ever since I started it, was pretty much to show off videos of cars that I've owned and cool stuff that I've had, the other car guys might have enjoyed. As years have gone by, I've actually had other car TV shows that maybe have been lost in time that were posted episodes, cool cars that I always thought, like, let's not lie, I'd love a Viper, especially that first gen GTS, blue with the white racing stripes. Oh! Alas, I'll probably never own one. I know, you're probably sobbing a few tears, but go ahead and dab those up because, quite frankly, it's not worth crying about. But as, again, years have gone by, I sort of kind of had to find what was my niche. As years have gone by, we've gone from my cars to cars I'd love to have to, well, almost anything. In fact, as I've gotten older and I didn't really have a desire as much for cars anymore, yeah, I know it happens every now and again, but I just really didn't have a car that I thought was really cool. And then, as you've seen, I had my 1969 GMC, and I've got a few videos of it, but I really wasn't able to do anything with it. Like, I'm not really that talented. I can't weld stuff left, right, and center. And unfortunately, I can't afford people to weld really good stuff either. So, yikes. So the 69 GMC was pretty much just a driver. I just enjoyed it. It was nice. It was, a simpler time. And in fact, a few of you may have joined my channel, whether it be during my GTO years, whether it was in my 1969 GMC years, or whether it was for some old vintage car shows. I love Motor Trend Television like the next, but it just, hell, knowing what we know about Motor Trend, it may not exist anymore. All those old episodes may be gone forever. We'll never know. Now, I've always been a gamer. I was born in the 70s and grew up in the 80s, so I was right there when Nintendo and Sega were duking it out, and I picked my side, and my side won. Sorry, Sega. But, you'd think that I'd get to a point where I'm doing other things. Well, unfortunately, I'm working so much, like many of you, that hell, just taking a break is grabbing the controller and playing racing games. It happens. But that is what was going to be my plan for 2004. I know some of you are not into racing games, and some of you are. Some of you really seem to enjoy the racing games. And funny thing is some of you enjoyed games that were like 10, 15 years old. That's kind of weird. But what can I say? Burnout Paradise, still good. And that's its own problem, but I'm not going to delve into that pool either. But we're now left with the idea of what did I accomplish in 2024? Well, the first thing I accomplished was kind of stuck to my plan of putting out a video a day. Originally, at the start of the year, my work schedule, yes, I have to work 9 to 5. I'm not some big YouTube channel just yet, so I can't just sit back, make videos, and make cash. Cha-ching. Instead, I had to go the old-fashioned way and work a blue-collar job, just like some of you. And those hours were wild at the start of the year. In fact, they were so wild that probably for the first time in many, many years, I missed a buddy of mine's New Year's party. I actually had to work New Year's Eve last year when it turned into 2024. And trust me, I didn't like it any more than any of you would have. My schedule was some weird concoction of 2 days on, 2 days off, and then 3 days on, and this sort of flip-flop schedule for every 2-week period. And that made me miss my New Year's 2024, which is funny because I talked to the same friend, and he's like, I hope you don't have to work. And I told him, I said, I've already been told, no, I don't. So it's probably somewhere about June, I believe, of 2024 when the videos sort of, even if they ebbed and flowed, they would drop a few here, go a couple of days without, drop a few more. Then they just kind of sort of waned altogether because I went from this 2 days of creativity on those off days, and even each other weekend I'd get 3 days of creativity off. And that would wander into 5 days straight of work, unless you got to work overtime on Saturday. With that being said, the energy level really wasn't there. I really and truly didn't feel like I could do videos constantly, day after day, not to mention the fact that it took a certain video for some of you in the audience to sort of really watch and reel you in. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to make that video every single day, which is a crying shame. But it happens. But like I've said, 2024 was kind of, don't know what I'm doing, so let's just throw something against the wall and see what sticks. Not everything's stuck, sadly. Not to mention the fact that I have made an acquisition of another vehicle, which could be seen as a project vehicle. Not that I really enjoy this project. I mean, I've already delved right into it, so for me to start shooting a video on this vehicle kind of would be ridiculous. So if any of you out there want to see me do a video series on how to revive a hack job 2003 Tahoe, well, hit me up. Let me know. Drop a comment in this video and say, heck yeah, I want to see you refurbish a 2003 Tahoe with a salvage title. I'm all for it. I'm here for you, dude. We'll see how that goes. Don't hold your breath, guys. So what else is on for 2025? Do I possibly do a series on a 2003 Tahoe to refurbish it? Do I do more video game videos, which I kind of got to admit, even I'm not totally ecstatic about? We do have a new game coming, though. Wreckfest 2. Some of my Wreckfest stuff wasn't exactly a big hit, but hey, it's new, fresh blood. So we'll get to find out together. Hopefully it releases in 2025, but since I'm not a developer, I can't really say. In addition, I've got other projects, such as this thing that I'm sitting next to, which I'll let you know what that is next year. On the flip side of things, 2025, I guess I kind of feel restless. I felt restless at the end of 2023, so I was hoping that 24 was going to be this breakout year, was going to be this year where my ideas could completely jump out of my brain, jump into computers, and become a reality in some way. To be some sort of fun something that I could show off to you. And you know what? I don't feel like I accomplished that. So 2025, that itch is still there. So I may have to figure out what exactly we're going to be pushing with. And tell you what, if I come up with anything, I'll be sure to drop a video and let you guys know. In the meantime, I'll let y'all get back. Some of y'all are probably having a good midnight drink. Have a drink on me, for me, because I know I'll be having a drink or two myself. Anyway, I'll catch you next year. Hopefully, I won't have some big annoying sign, and I'll tell you what this thing is, as if you couldn't already guess.